Hello there, it's Moira McDonald and thanks very much for stopping by. I'm going to show you my altered book. I gave you a kind of rough look at it the other day if you happen to catch that video, but you can see hopefully the whole book in its glory. Now, you know the phrase chunky monkey? Right, well this really won't shut. Won't shut at all. That's the best you can expect. It is that packed. Maybe overdone it a bit? What can I say? Right, I had deliberately decided not to do anything much with the cover. I have added book corners and I've covered the spine obviously to cover the name of the book. It was a man's book. It's an Alistair MacLean book, and you'll see when we get inside why I didn't change the cover of the book. It is roughly, I think, from 1959 or so. But I wanted to leave it because there is an image on the inside cover. This is a map of Europe. The book is, or was, HMS Ulysses, about, Scotland. It's about a warship, a British warship. There is, in the back, a diagrammatic drawing of HMS Ulysses. Again, I wanted to leave that. I figured if I covered the actual cover of the book, I was going to obviously have to cover part of that, in which case I would have to cover part of that, and it just, I thought, no, that's more than I want to do with that. I think this in itself is sufficiently interesting to leave it. So I know it's not a pretty girly book, but it's a book, and it's everything else in it is very girly. Closure will be a piece of kind of, I don't want to say it's elastic lace, but it's elastic lace. Again, probably because the main problem with the book is it's so thick. There will also be, now I had planned on putting these in the book, but there is no room. A couple of envelopes that I made from book pages and decorated. So you can put your wee bits and bobs in there and either include them somewhere in the journal, hope you're seeing this okay, or just keep them for something else. And that's one of those gems that I got recently. I've included that as well. Just thought, pretty envelope, made from a book page, just something interesting. It will go with the rest of the book. Right, let's get in and we'll have a quick look as quick as is possible. It's been dedicated, the book, to somebody called Gisela. I don't think I've retained the date on the pages that I've held on to. I think I've lost that. But, the book itself, I gessoed all the pages and then I decorated them. To be honest, if I were to go back and do it again, I would not bother with the gesso stage because I didn't realise I was going to end up decorating quite as much as I did. But there you go, you live and learn. Right, so it's pretty much like all of my books. It's really decorated to the max. There isn't much that I haven't done. I had followed the CraftyIrena, oh there I've lost a wee bit of ephemera, the CraftyIrena video on how to alter a book, you know, where you tear a couple of pages out and you stick the rest down. Here's your first tuck spot, and these are just little journaling cards that I made using the digital paper that I showed you the other day as well. So, and I just, you know, it's kind of like collage paper, as Gail would describe it. Let's lace that bit there. On some of the pages have tags, and these pages were intended originally to be pockets, and they are pockets, but there's just so much in the book that I can't really, if I put any more in, it'll just get really, really ridiculous, and I think there's absolutely no way you would get it shut. So I haven't bothered to do that. It is, I've left them empty, and it's up to yourself to judge whether or not you would want to do anything with them. this is intended as a journaling spot, and I have put it in a time card that I have decorated. And the intention, again, maybe not with this one, but there's another couple of these somewhere else in the book. The way I've done them is it will enable you to actually journal on the back of the time card wallet as well. So that fits there under that belly band. Just more decoration. This is all the book is decoration, decoration, decoration. A couple of journaling cards here in a double pocket. Well, I mean, I know that's a bit fancy, but you can still write on it. Another pocket here, another couple of wee journaling cards using my digital paper that I made. This is just a wee bow that I've die cut using an AliExpress die. This page, when I first did it, I wasn't happy with it at all. I'd used Melon Mambo ink, which is a Stampin' Up ink, and it was way too intense. I tried toning it down, added gesso, you can't see it yet. There's a bit of sheen because I've also added some pink paint from Prima Marketing. Ended up I've done a wee bit of embellishment mousse here. I really tried to tone it down, but I couldn't get rid of the intensity of the pink of Melon Mambo, and I will not be using Melon Mambo in anything again, certainly not anything like this. But this is like a kind of dressmaker's type page. Over the page we've got as if whoever had the book had wanted to become a movie star. Just things associated with the movies and whatever in the golden age of cinema. Here's another, oh, that one's a tight one. Another pocket. Used gilding flakes on this. You should be able to see the sheen. Just decoupage napkin for you to write in the back, and this is what I mean. You can journal on the back of that as well if you need an extra journaling space. Because the book, I mean, see, to be honest, it started off with really good intentions that you would be journaling on these pages that I've done, and then things just did their usual with me, and I kind of get so wrapped up in decorating that the journaling came very much second place. What can I say? Do you know, see, to be honest, see if I actually discuss absolutely everything I've done in this book, we'll be talking forever, and it will take forever to get through it. I just hope that the images do the talking, and you can get a good feel for what I did here. Here another tuck, and I've just put in some digital ephemera of my own. I printed this off in pink parchment paper, but there's plenty of space for journaling, as I've said, and just another wee tag there using one of my digital images. It's a wee semicircle tuck spot. Another couple of tags here, again for you to journal in the back of. Don't think I need to take all of these out because we'll be here forever. They're a bit tight, but they do fit. Another page here. I think that image there is printed on acetate. I've used I haven't added anything to that, thank heavens, again, another pocket in there should you wish to try and squeeze in something, so there's a wee tab there to identify it. I just enjoyed the decorating. It's, do you know, I sometimes wonder if instead of doing junk journals, what would be better doing as a junk journal with me. The only problem is I don't have much of a life, you know, there's never really anything much to note up. So, you know, in that respect, I don't know if it'd be all that interesting, but it's just I enjoy the decorating aspect of everything more so than anything else. This page is predominantly decoupage napkin and some stickers and a bit of stamping up the top there, and I also coloured the page using some distress inks. And that's a metallic key, by the way, up the top there, which is again another contributory factor to why the book won't shut. I don't know what to say, because I really think the book itself will do the talking. Used fair wee bits of lace and whatever throughout. Another decoupage napkin on this page. Some stamping and sticker up the top there. Another pocket in there. More tucks here. Oh gosh, this is tight. Oh no, there you go. Just another big tag. It feels tighter when you actually hold the book like that, because it's stretching it down. I think the book feels as if, you know, it belongs to someone with dreams of a very lofty life, or perhaps she has a lofty station, you know, like a duchess or something, but she's quite young and she's got dreams of doing all this, that and the other. So there's pictures she likes, there's cameos, there's some kind of like, well, the rhinestones, but you know, diamonds in her mind, things that she can, you know, just the things she likes. A lot of lace on that page. Oh, we're getting near the end, I'm excited. I haven't put anything in this little envelope, but I'm sure you can use it if you want to. This is just a piece of ephemera I'd left over, a wee bit of music paper, put a bit of washi on it that I'd already torn, and a couple of wee die cut flowers, a wee pearl. Another one of my digital ephemera bills. I think that might actually be my Etsy shop, actually. Just a sticker there and some lace on that page. And over here, I think that's another envelope there. These wee flowers I die cut from that sheet of digital paper that I made the other day that I showed you. And the end. So that's it. That's the book. Like I say, Chunky Monkey is putting it mildly. But that's It's me all over. I used to laugh at folk that made chunky monkeys and think to myself, well, why on earth, if you know it's going to be that chunky, why are you doing it like that? But then I started making them, and I realised that it's not so much that you do it deliberately. I think you can just find yourself getting really, really carried away with things when you're making books. I really like these envelopes. They turned out really good. Considering I didn't use a die, I literally just measured out some paper and scored the edges, folded over and cut. But I think the decoration does a lot for it as well. Well, there's some sewing in that, it's not like me. Right, anyway, so there you go. There's the other one there. The sexy one. I hope you like it. It'll be up for sale in my Etsy shop. In fact, it is up for sale in my Etsy shop. I've already put it in. Because I just thought I need to get one bit out of the way. I can't spend all day doing this. So, it's in my Etsy shop, BygonesEra. I'll leave a link below if you're interested in it at all. Any comments, I'm only too happy here. If one of the comments is, Moira, why did you make that book so big? I don't need to hear that, right, because I know it's too big. But anyway, I better away. Here, I've just noticed Captain Picard's actually got bits of paper stuck to him. Sorry, Captain. Right, good wee soul. That's what happens when you sit in my desk. Right, anyway, I better away. Thanks very much for your time. I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye, guys. Bye.